Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pit Bull Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Owls offense will get first. At it today. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Touchdown, FIU. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Flips it out on the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Owls want to move quickly. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's Sands. Oh, he's got some space. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch. Zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Nice move to pick up yardage. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. FIU pushing tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Caught in the backfield, it's Burke. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Behind his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. The Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal blocking offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll run play action. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. FIU will line up to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught behind the line. It's Sands. They make the stop, but not before they... work up top and pick up a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do. They catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll try to take it back. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Creates a little room. Breaks into the open. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. FIU pushing tempo.
And that's another FIU.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. Wants to go up top. Skips away from pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the pass Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to ball his way in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Powers forward. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Here we go.
And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. To the air, it's Jenkins. Rushes on him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. But fourth and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Big fella moving. Touchdown, Panthers. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Sends it back in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Sands. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Owls! A great catch and run for 6. He'll try to tack on one more. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. The sure hands, it's Owens. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Perry. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. FIU pushing tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's second and long.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
Let's go.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw again. Got his man. There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. It's complete on the right side. Oh, it's a fumble. And he was able to get back on top of it.
And what a great job.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. The throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really...
Makes the grab at the 30. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Right on the money. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grab near the sticks. It's Sands. Touchdown, Owls. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up and lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Corrals it at the 45. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did its job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time. Turning it on! They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple of shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it again. Discards him with the stiff arm. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they can't make the connection.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And you can tell this offense, they just don't feel comfortable running the football. 1st and goal situation, a lot of times it's a run. They throw an incomplete pass. 2nd and goal, it's a sack. This offense, they've got to find a way to stretch this defense. Maybe some crossing routes. Maybe throw it up to one of the big fellas. They got to find something better to execute down here in the red zone.
They got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll cut the lead to 1, 28 to 27.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Sam. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Takes a hit as he fired. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. The RPO, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
On the direct snap, it's Messer. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Would have just been a 47-yard field goal attempt from here, but they are thinking touchdowns and trying to move the chains here on 4th. And that should be enough to give Florida Atlantic the first down.
I love offenses that can just rely on their offensive line to get it done in 4th and short situations like that. Turn around, hand it off, let's stay on the field and keep this thing going.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you can tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Complete out of the backfield. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out.
On the ready.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of...
And he takes it in for the score. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's into the end zone. It is good, and now it's a 2-possession game, a 9-point lead here in the fourth.
36, Florida International, 27.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Zings it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it. 1st down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
FIU pushing tempo. To the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Owens. And they're able to get him down. They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Here's a heat. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Perry. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. FIU set up with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Florida International!
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with the win.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Virginia Tech is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Michael Vick should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 10 to Old Dominion. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Smith. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now. making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
The Owls line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Smith.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
He takes a knee, and it took longer than they had hoped, but they finally get their first victory of the season.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight.